Guys, I'm pretty sure everybody is surprised with this trailer. I'm pretty sure everybody is satisfied and happy. I sure know I am, guys. I'm freaking happy. I'm excited for this film. I cannot wait for the figures, for the ghmovie. I cannot wait for everything that has to do with this movie. I can't believe they actually show us so much information or so many monsters like King Ghidorah, Rodan, Mothra, even the larva form of Mothra, the new upgraded Godzilla 2014. That means this movie is very polished. They're very confident in what they're doing, and if they're showing this much like content right now, that means there's way more surprises, way more things to even show, guys. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be disappointed with this film. I'm pretty sure we're going to be super happy with what they do with this film. And I told you guys, this finally confirms that the sketches, all the leaks are bullshit. And I told you guys, do not believe everything you see on the internet. Everybody can fake anything. Like it just didn't make sense how just because of the trailer was gonna be coming out soon. Next, you get all these leaks. It's people that just wanna get views, likes. It's for the hype. It's to troll us. How many times have we gotten trolled? You guys have to learn from that, and just think about this. I told you guys since a long time ago that I was expecting to get a more traditional classic mixed with a modern take on each design, and I was right. If you look at them, what do you see in them? A type of classic, modern type of designs with them. They look like the original monsters that we all grew and love. I mean, Mothra looks like Mothra. King Ghidorah looks like King Ghidorah. Rodan looks like Rodan. I mean, they just look like them, just with a brand new, fresh idea and designs with them. And I was right, guys. So far, my theories and everything that I've been talking about seems to match up, and I'm glad that I've been correct so far. And something else that I want to touch on that I didn't really talk about it in my other video towards the end. I told you guys how Godzilla 2014 seems to be working with the humans or helping them. So I think this is my theory. I think that Mothra, Godzilla 2014, both of them are going to be working with the humans because it's just weird. Like if you go back to the scene, watch it again, and you can definitely tell how Godzilla 2014 is walking along the jets. I mean, you see jets flying and bombers flying side by side with Godzilla 2014. So definitely they're working together to take down something big, something much powerful, aka King Ghidorah and Rodan. Now, why do I say that King Ghidorah and Rodan are teaming up? Go back to the trailer and you can definitely see Rodan attacking the jets, Rodan attacking like the city. You can definitely see that King Ghidorah is doing the same thing because he's causing like hurricanes, he's causing like storms, electricity. So it makes sense for them to team up against two. And I know that Mr. H or somebody with a bunch of information said that there wasn't going to be teams. Guys, don't believe everything you see, even though they're super reliable, even though they tell you, okay, I have an insight, he promised me this and that. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, guys. I told you, and this is another proof of what has happened, with the designs. Right now, it has been proven that they're bullshit, and don't believe everything you see on the internet. Just think about it. It doesn't make sense for all the monsters to be fighting each other in a free for all. It just doesn't. Just think about and look at the past. All the answers are in the past, and we just have to put the pieces together. In the past, we didn't see a free for all versus all the monsters. No, it's always Godzilla and Mothra teaming up against King Ghidorah and maybe Gigan and other monsters. So it makes sense for them to be teaming up together. It really does, especially when like if you guys remember, I believe one of the humans or two of the humans right now can actually communicate with the monsters. So it makes sense that they can actually communicate with Godzilla 2014. That's why you see the submarine. And I was right, guys. I told you back when we saw that picture that it was a submarine and probably people were on top of it trying to communicate. And I was right, guys. I told you. So it makes sense that the humans are communicating with Godzilla 2014, trying to find answers why there's an extinction, how can they restore Earth back to its original form, how it used to be in peace. So it makes sense that Mothra, humans, and Godzilla 2014 work to take down King Ghidorah and Rodan. Now, I have another theory, and this theory seems to be correct because I told you guys, if you guys remember way, way back in my videos, I told you that it wouldn't make sense for Godzilla to be the same size and have the same powers. I told you that he would have an upgrade, and look, Yet again, I am correct. I told you that most likely he would increase in size and power and abilities. And look, it is confirmed right here. His spikes look different. He seems to have an upgraded atomic breath. He looks a little bit bigger. And there's a rumor, I'm not confirming it. There's a rumor that supposedly Godzilla 2014 is bigger, more powerful, and it does look to be true. I mean, from this trailer, we got to see how his spikes look more majestic. He glows now. He looks like a legendary monster or a legendary god. I mean, he is a god, and Rodan looks powerful as well. He even has like lava on his tips, like from the back of his wings. As he flies by Mexico, I believe that's Mexico because I live in Mexico and I can definitely recognize the house and the roofs. You can see how when he flies by, all the cities like get destroyed, like the roofs blow to pieces, everything. And with King Ghidorah, you get to see like tornadoes, you get to see destruction. It makes sense. They're not, I mean, this movie is going to be all about destruction. This movie is going to be the best, I'm pretty sure. And so far, that is my theory. Let me know what you guys think about this theory. Do you guys think that 2014 is working with the humans and Mothra, or do you still believe the theory that there's going to be a free for all? Now, I do believe that at the beginning of this movie, we're going to see everybody versus everybody, but then towards the end, they're going to realize that the real threat is King Ghidorah, or maybe we're going to see two versus two, or maybe three versus one towards the end. Now, I hope nobody dies because if they die, that means it's the end of the line. No more figures, no more film. I just hope nobody dies, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Mothra or Rodan. Like, just think about it. It wouldn't make sense for 2014 to die because there's still another movie for him yet to come. King Ghidorah, I don't know, man. A lot of people have been saying that probably King Kong is going to team up against Godzilla to take down King Ghidorah in the next film. That's possible, but I'm not confirming it. That's just a theory. And for reals, man, I am super, super excited. Like, I couldn't believe we got to see. I mean, just think about it. If they're showing us this much, that means that they have so many things in store for us. And I wouldn't be surprised if we got the 2014 had more powers or something unique because low key, they haven't been talking about Godzilla 2014. They've been talking about all the monsters except him.